I don't care who you are, where you're from.
Welcome back to BHS Student News with Caden and Khalil. On Monday, we have a boys basketball game, 7th and 8th grade at Turtle Mountain, and then a boys basketball game, JV varsity versus Lewis and Clark.
Tuesday, February 14th, boys basketball, 7th and 8th grade at MLS, and a boys basketball 9th JV and varsity at Redeemers.
And then Wednesday, February 15th, there's nothing going on.
Thursday, February 16th, hockey varsity WDA tournament at Minot.
And Friday, there's a hockey varsity WDAY tournament at Minot again.
Saturday, hockey varsity WDA tournament at Minot, boys basketball, 7th and 8th grade versus TGU, boys basketball, 9th JV and varsity versus St. John. And now for sports.
Now for questions of the week.
My biggest pet peeve is when people are trying to talk to me when someone else is trying to talk to me.
Stepping on like wet things like wet paper towels or like anything wet. Blech.
When people leave toothpaste in the sink.
When Feldall says I don't work out when I do.
People who walk slow.
When students don't have their computers charged.
People step in the back of your shoes.
When Feldall gets mad at me for not working out when I worked out all class.
When people leave toothpaste in the sink.
People who drive slow.
My biggest pet peeve is people chewing with their mouth open.
Dirty dishes stacked in the sink.
When people make messes and expect other people to clean them up.
When people chew with their mouth open.
Hey, you guys want to ask?
Now for birthdays.
Now let's go to the admin announcements.
Good afternoon, Botno Junior High, Botno High School. This is Mr. Byer with your administrative report. It is Thursday, February 9th, 2023. And today, I'm just throwing out a couple of reminders. Number one, and probably the most prominent one now this week, and as you're watching this, it will have been last week, we started taking our weekly eligibility reports. Okay, so we have a few grades in now. Make sure that you're staying on top of them. Make sure that you are aware that every Wednesday at 2:30 we do run that. Hopefully it's not something that you have to be concerned with, but it's something you always want to be aware of. And the second thing is that coming up next week, next Friday, the 17th of February, that is our midterm for the third quarter. It seems like we just started it not too long ago, but honestly it doesn't take too long. So be aware that next week we're going to be taking a real close look to see where we're at, especially you seniors. We're really starting to get down to the nitty gritty. We want to make sure that you are going to have everything for graduation. Just be aware of that. We'll be going through all of your transcripts, but from your perspective as well, make sure that you go through it. Make sure you check your grades regularly so that come April, May, there aren't any surprises. Other than that, have yourselves a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week.
Let's get into Senior Spotlight.
Probably play hockey at DCB. Trip veggie. When Joss did the Chaz Michaels in front of the whole school. Mrs. Feldo.
Let's get into the weather.
Now for this week in history.
Welcome back to Lunch of the Week with Coop and Trav. And on Monday, we got chicken strips. That's a 4 out of 5. On Tuesday, we got meatballs and gravy. It's a 4 out of 5 too. On Wednesday, we got hamburger on a bun. That's a 4 out of 5. And on Thursday, we got chili. That's pretty good. It's 3 out of 5. And on Friday, we got French bread pizza. That's a 4 out of 5. Overall, pretty solid lunch this week. And that will be all for this week's Lunch of the Week with Coop and Trav.
That's all for this week's Student News with Caden and Khalil.